Alright, and welcome back to XCOM2 War of the Chosen. We are in the last 2 months, I would say, and the aliens want to mingle one more time. Round 12 in a boxing match, and they are almost knocked out. Hanging in the ropes, and we're going in. The mission is titled Very Difficult, Stop the Advent Retaliation, but we are being ballsy with our no kernel rule that I have invoked. Random is going to lead the squad. We have the tech team here, which is working quite well. I mean, they do have a high cohesion, and their rank 2 bond is really paying dividends so far. And yeah, then we do have one more major, but two more majors. But yeah, we do have a sergeant sniper. I this time try to mix up the grenades a little bit more. Less mimic beacons, we only have one, because on a terror mission I do not assume that they are going to target us all too much. And yeah, that's the loadout. My learning out of the terror missions are that the AI has learned to focus the civilians more and more, and there is a high chance that that's going to happen. And as a general thought, I think we have about 3 to 5 more missions until we finally can do the final mission. So it's really random getting him to the highest level. And I'm also thinking about whether or not we might want to train Renvim's and Roby's bond to the highest level. There could be an argument made for that. So maybe when we put Renvim on a mission, we put Roby with him, just so that their bond is at the highest level. My understanding of bonds is only if both are on the mission, they really get a lot experience for the bond.
Menace 1-5, hostile forces are attacking the outpost. Eliminate all enemy units and protect those civilians. Advent came
Okay.
so did we. You won't have a concealed position for deployment on this one.
So neutralize all alien forces, and we are naturally not concealed, but we do have a scout. Over here is the first group of civilians.
Whatever you say.
I'm not sure if we would trigger. I do have an idea that there's a group up here, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is just my spider senses tingling and overjudging the situation. The reason why I haven't pushed on further is I wanted to make sure that we are not like triggering something immediately. Instead,
On the move.
let's move up. Okay, so we know that there's one chrysalid. At the beginning, chrysalids seem to be always non-burrowed, burrowed, which is a good thing. Bob Elliott here joined us from the resistance forces. Bob is warmly welcome, and Bob is someone who needs to move.
I can handle that.
So as you can see, we're taking a more and more aggressive stance here. Like to get into a little bit of cover. We might even want to pull the chrysalid. How many additional shots do we have? Random 1, hammer 2, shakes 3. So yeah, let's pull the chrysalid, because why not?
Target eliminated.
It's not really a pulling if you immediately kill it.
Scanning. Come get some.
This, however, would be pulling them. Ranvin leads with a good example, buddy, but why would you fail to hit them? That's unacceptable. If you're the captain of the team, you cannot slack like that. See, everyone else is doing fine on their reaction shots. If you basically lead by example like that, ain't gonna work, my friend. Wow. Solid damage there. Okay, I'm going to show you how an average Joe called Bob Elliott, he's even called Bob. How can you be more average than that? Bob here does the right thing. He just shoots them and pretty much, yeah, does that. So now, Ranvim, it's your turn to demonstrate how it's done. Which is basically shooting this guy. Good job, buddy. Good job. I was about to say, your men are losing respect if you're not hitting.
No problem, boss. Well, how about that?
Good, we're fine with the chrysalids so far.
That's affirmative.
Let's just try to save a couple of these guys here, by the way.
You're safe.
We know that there's one chrysalid buried in here, and one chrysalid buried in here. Which, by the way, makes me wildly suspicious why he would bury here if there are civilians, if these are really civilians and not faceless ones.
I can handle that.
Grappling.
Alright, let's move over. Overwatch. Don't need the extra move. Overwatch. Overwatch.
Covering now.
There we go. See, I told you. I knew it was a faceless one. Because why would a chrysalid bury down if there isn't a faceless one? I wouldn't even be surprised if both of these guys, like this guy and this guy here, are both faceless ones. Because fuck you. Good job, that was a solid hit. Well done, buddy. Very good kill.
Not too shabby.
Guardian triggers, so we got another Overwatch shot. Come on, come on, come on. Hit the faceless one. Don't just stand there. Okay, the faceless one is not moving. That's a new tactic. It's basically don't hurt me, then I won't hurt you. Might as well just open on. That's unnecessary. Let's not waste our good consumables.
Okay, I'll go.
Ranvim aggressively pushes forward and takes down another kill. Good job, buddy. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Killing them before they can
To
even
designated coordinates.
react.
Go on, head to the ship. Closing on target position now.
Okay, we are having a very solid position so far.
I'm on it.
I'm going. Seems doable. Affirmative. Covering now.
Position confirmed.
Average Bob Elliott Joe is moving
Got it covered.
to the front as well.
Scanning.
Affirmative. Covering now.
So there should be another chrysalid coming into our direction, or even triggering that pack. I'm not sure how exactly we saw them, but it's fine. Come on, guys. Someone hit, please. Solid. Very solid. How could you miss that one? Well, joke's on you, buddy. The civilian is moving away. We need to get there. The chrysalid cocon elsewise is going to destroy our whole setup here. So first things first, let's destroy the fun of these Vipers. Secondly, we need to hit the eyeball, and we're having holo targets on random, so this is actually making it easier for everyone else to continuously hit this guy.
Hit the armor.
We have another salvo. Which could mean that we can kill these two guys without any effort. Not a bad idea, but I mean, might as well
On the move.
preserve a couple of resources, you know.
Got the map in here.
Never mind. Resource preservation is just over. It just became dead serious when these two guys were coming on top.
Keep going.
Hundred, and of course 90% for the gatekeeper. I would say, you know, let's double check what else we can and cannot do.
Moving to position.
put ourselves into a position where we can actually act a little bit more. Of course, we just grazed this guy. And that's unfortunately not enough to kill him.
Heading to that location.
Average Joe Bob here moves up. Kind of takes one for the team.
Hard target, minimal damage. Could use some ammo over here.
And I'm wondering, it's 13. That's 10 effectively. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, that's definitely a kill. If we hit.
Civilians left and right, Commander. We need to get these people out of here.
Okay. That worked out well. Now, the good part about this is we still can work with these guys here. Any crit would kill this guy. One shot kill.
Hostile target down. Weapons burning ammo fast.
Still can move over here. Chain shot probably the best idea against this captain because he just has so much hit points, so many hit points. Yeah, well, we didn't need a second shot. Time for the first Icarus jump. We still have 8 protocol, which I would use on ourselves, mainly for the Guardian effect, so we can take enough overwatch shots, and then yeah, there's the kill.
Impressed yet? Orders confirmed. On the move. Come on, hustle! Affirmative. Moving out.
Okay, would we see anyone here? No, we need to slowly progress, although might sound
No problem.
not
boss.
very aggressive.
You're good to go. Move!
We're green to go. I'm on it.
We're going to use our grappling hook again, high ground here, never wrong. We're taking the high ground with the cover.
Got some advent here.
Perfect, that even pulled out some advent. Damn you! Can't we get both of them into the same explosion? Apparently not. Well, that's the case. We might as well explode as much as we can here. That here, by the way, looks as if we would get everything in, so might as well try that. Yep, worked like a charm.
Did you see that one? I'm out of firepower over here.
Okay, Average Joe reloads. Bob Elliott, come on, buddy. We're counting on you. Even an Average Joe has a bad day.
Hostile target down. I guess that'll be okay.
Good, we're advancing and reloading, mainly reloading and overwatching, or just overwatching, because there are a couple of chrysalids and they are threatening us.
Fire's getting worse here. Good copy. Moving on target. Why am I on cargo duty?
So the good news about a blaster bomb is it'll just clear out the area. And I think we're past the point where we need to hide.
They've got eyes on me.
Luckily for us, we even found the second faceless one.
Seems doable. Did you see that one?
By the way, I'm not surprised that the second faceless one was there, simply due to the fact that
Target neutralized.
usually they are hovering around, naturally hovering around the chrysalids, because the chrysalids won't attack them. So you can assume that things
I'm going.
which are still alive after such a long time
Orders confirmed.
in the
Moving out.
proximity of a chrysalid usually mean that they are faceless ones.
Overwatch. Come get some. Moving to Overwatch. Fire spreading! About to get burned to a crisp!
Tired of waiting around. Something under the ground.
That's the shitty part. Oh, wow, we were lucky. I was about to say that's the shitty part where you are being attacked without even having the option to defend yourself. Renvin here will get the kill. Because we want a promotion on him.
It has to be dead.
I can handle that.
Okay.
You can see that I'm standing in open ground. The reason why that is,
Overwatch.
I think the only enemies that are realistically left at this point are chrysalids, and there's one up there.
I'm on it.
Rock and roll. Got it covered.
Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch. Come get some.
Almost dead. Dead.
Who's keeping score?
Menace 1-5, status confirmed.
Okay, that was indeed the last one.
Contacts. The AO is clear. Status confirmed.
Another flawless mission. The last missions had been pretty good. I think, again, we're on a 3 missions flawless streak.
Again, XCOM stands against progress. Again, they assault our peacekeeping forces in the outer territories. And again, they would see the chaos and brutality of their decayed world thrust upon us. But
Good job, team. Good job. I guess Random deserves a promotion.
Good work out there, Commander. The aliens
I guess the game disagrees. 70 kills, 32 missions. Not enough if you're Random.
You have done an outstanding job leading the Resistance, Commander.
I like this battle scanner. I want to give it a try. And I like mimic beacons. I always want to give them a try. So next time we get on the mission with Random, I also want to take Roby with him, so we can work on the bond between them. Gosh, they're still not done with training. I forgot how long it takes to train proper Psi agents. Nice one. We got bond level 3. Wait a second, that's bond level 3. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I thought the violet one was level 2. But apparently I'm wrong, because that is bond level 3. Yeah, he's already at level 3. Well, there's no point in further doing that. But level 3 is actually pretty good, so I like it because there is a substantial benefit for the highest level. You get the double shot and a lot of nice benefits. Just 1 second. Is there any other team? No, we can't train another team. Okay. So it's just continuing. We got the technology ready.
This creature represents a near perfect.
Now that is time for the avatar. PC has superior perception. Cool. That was worthwhile.
Avenger plotting new course.
Yeah, we don't need to go down there to heal faster. We are already healing very fast. Respectively, we don't have anything to heal other than mental disabilities from time to time. So we're now waiting for the Avatar project to finish.
I'm glad to see our joint effort paid off like we hoped.
And we got another Reaper. I want to see how that works.
I hope you've got room for one more.
Colonel?
You made an impression on
Colonel?
my vets, and they've decided to come serve.
Wait a second. Okay, we're getting to that mission in a second. Did we just get another colonel? I wanted a character whom we can level up. Unbelievable. Okay, whatever. So we take Shredder. I like that. Remote start, probably the strongest ability in the kit. I really like that ability. The shrapnel. The extra claymore, both super good. I like that as well. I also like Banish, which is an extremely strong ability. Annihilate is good as well. The tactical rigging part is good for a utility slot. This one here was super helpful with spotting out enemies. Sting was another very good ability. I like that. Needle for the armor piercing is good, as well as Annihilate. So we have a similar build, almost the exact copy. Of our other build. We're not skilling the distraction part. I think that hadn't worked out super well. Blood Trail, however, might make sense. So once a target is wounded, you even get a damage bonus. Yeah, that's a pretty solid core build. And for whatever reason, Reapers seem to have an affinity for Shredder. Shredder is very strong on them. Combined with Needle, you effectively negate 5 armor. And if you then have Banish and Annihilate, yeah, that can lead to a very, very strong finish that that character is having. Well, I am unhappy about the fact that he's a colonel, because it takes away the fun out of leveling the new classes. I mean, yeah, it's nice to have 2 Reaper colonels now, but yeah, whatever, I'm not going to complain. This one here is a very, very strong technical advancement. It basically means +1 damage to all of our weapons. And I think we can still take some more health on everyone. Our typical co-pilot, Bernard Schaefer, is with us. So yeah, I like that advancement. And we can take a look at the other missions afterwards. These were by far the 2 best missions from a reward structure. Wow, we're still not there. She's still having at least 3 choices. Cool, but we finally got a mission at our hands. Neutralize a field commander for a scientist. A lot of beast-like creatures. Okay. Here we would have an engineer for a hidden event, and recover an item from an advent train. Recover an item from an advent train, to my understanding, can also trigger enemy protocol, so we're likely to take that. This here is an interesting mission because we might get a lot of kills out of it. But I think we're instead going with the enemy protocol route. But that is going to happen in the next video.